Alrighty, so I'm recording this intro at the end of the whole fiasco, but I tell you what, this vlog has been a doozy. I feel like everything has gone wrong, but we made it through, so enjoy. Alrighty, so it's Friday and we're here at Lester Farms. I love coming to Lester Farms. If you haven't been and you're local to Lebanon and you're watching these videos, you need to check it out. I love coming here. I'm gonna get some videos so you can see like the little market area. It's super cool. Man, I tell you what, today has been pretty difficult so far. We've run into a few hitches with the router and the credit card processing and setting up a bit late, so we had a line and there was still stuff everywhere, but we're making it through. So far so good. I've only been here like 30 minutes. We've already had plenty of customers, and so again, I love coming here. It's always a great success, and I mean, it's just super cool. Also, they have these strawberry pies, these homemade strawberry pies. They always sell out super quick, so I've got my eye on the fridge, make sure they're not sold out, because I definitely need to get a few before they do sell out. Also, look who's back, because it's hot again. So we are very much having a rough day today. It's about 2 o'clock and it has gotten hotter, so I'm wondering if that's the issue. But my generator just shut off, and like the whole thing lost power. My espresso machine just shut off in the middle of pulling a shot, which is probably not good for the machine. I went to check on the generator and it was feeling a bit hot, and I turned it off, and after a few attempts turned it back on. But I'm gonna call it quits for today. I need to go home, see what's up with that, 'cause without the generator, you don't have power. So I guess in all my hurry of packing up for the generator being broken and my mind being on the generator, I forgot to tie down the espresso machine. And so when I was driving home, I made a big turn and I heard a pretty loud thud come from the trailer. I mean, I heard it inside my car from the inside of the trailer. Immediately I knew what happened. And so I pulled over on the side of the road, turned my hazards on, and checked the trailer, and sure enough, the espresso machine was laying upside down on the ground. I lifted it back up on the table, and there's some like denting damage to the exterior shell of the espresso machine. But man, that's just another thing to pile on to today. It's just been one of those days. Okay, so I got the oil changed and the air filter adjusted in the generator, and I've got it on. Now the moment of truth, let's see if the espresso machine works. As far as the generator goes, I could tell immediately it sounded better. So I'm hoping it'll be the real test tomorrow, but I'm hoping that the generator's okay. Now let's just hope the espresso machine's okay. So I'm pretty sure today is cursed. It looks like this thing in the front came off. Looks like some bending where this landed on the ground. This front panel is loose. That's popped off, and then this is bent. But I think these wings on the outside kind of saved it. So I'm hoping the actual inside is fine, but I'm gonna take it apart and see. And turn one. Okay, not a good sign, not a good sign. Alrighty, so I've taken quite a few panels off to try to see what's going on, but everything seems to be intact, and I'm not sure why it's not starting. So my last theory is maybe one of these wires came undone, so I'm gonna play with that and hopefully that'll work. So I've been thinking all night on how I'm gonna fix this, because I found the problem, but I don't know which cords go where in the motherboard, which is kind of a problem. And there's no resources online or anything, but I was looking back through the videos and I saw where I did the panoramic view of the inside. I kind of got a small little clip of the cords in place. So I'm gonna zoom in real good and try to figure out that way. But man, I really hope this works. I can't afford to fix this. Okay, so I made some more progress. I realized you can take the side panels off pretty easily. Honestly, I'm super impressed with how easy it's been to take off all the panels to get into here to the inner workings. So, la spaziale, I commend you. You make a great machine. Alrighty, I've got some good news. After a couple hours, I finally fixed it. I just pulled a test shot. The test shot worked good. I'm definitely going to play around with it some more before jumping into Cars and Coffee next weekend. But I feel like we're making good forward progress. At least it's working now. I figure out where all the plugs go. I reassembled it, and for now, crisis averted. But of course, knock on wood, nothing is ever easy with a food truck. So hopefully it'll continue to work. But we'll see. We'll see on Cars and Coffee.